Hello friends, welcome back. In this tutorial we will study about derivation trees or parse tree. Derivation tree or parse trees are used to show derivations of strings of terminals from start symbol S. Let's suppose there is a grammar G. G equals to VTPS. V is the set of variables and T is a set of terminals, P is the set of production rules and S is a start symbol. Then a derivation tree is a tree whose root is labeled by S, interior nodes are labeled by variables and leaf nodes are labeled by terminals or empties. Right, they are either labeled by leaves are either labeled by terminals or this symbol empty. So if any node in tree is labeled by A and its children are labeled from left to right by x1, x2, x3 up to xn, then A derives x1, x2 up to xn must be a production in P. Now suppose there is a grammar whose production rules are these one: S derives A as B or S derives AB. Now there is a string A, B, 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 right? Now it is the derivation of this string by using these production rules. So first what we have done, we have replaced S by ASP. It means we have used this production rule: S derives ASP. Then again we have replaced this S by ASP. It means we have applied the production rule: S derives ASP. Now this S is replaced by AB. Here we have used the production rule: S derives AB. Right, so what we have got? A, B, B. So this is the derivation of this string of terminals from start symbol S. As I have already told, that derivation trees or parse trees are used to show derivation of strings of terminals from start symbol S. So this derivation can be represented by a derivation tree or a parse tree. Root must be labeled by S, right? And interior nodes must be labeled by variables and leaf nodes should be labeled by terminals or empty string. And one more thing, if there is a node which is labeled by A and its children are labeled from left to right, x1, x2 up to xn, then there should be a production in P, that is A derives x1, x2 up to xn. So here we have labeled the root by S, right? Leaves are labeled by terminals and interior nodes are labeled by variables. Now see this node S. Its children are A, S, P from left to right. It means there is a production rule: S derives ASP in P. Right? P means set of production rules. Right? So if there is a node S and its children are from left to right are A as B, then there must be a production rule as derives A as B. Now, how we can represent this derivation by derivation tree? First of all, make a root node S, right? Here we have applied the production rule as derives A as B, right? So the children of S must be A as B from left to right. Now again, here we have replaced S by A as B. It means we have applied the production rule as derives A as B. So again, the children of S must be A as B, because here we have applied this production rule as derives A as B, right? Now, after this, we have applied the production rule as derives AB, right? So the children of this S must be A, B from left to right, right? So this is the derivation tree or parse tree which represents this derivation. Now a string of terminals whose derivation is represented by the derivation tree is obtained by reading the leaves from left to right, omitting any empty string, right? So this derivation tree represents the derivation of A, B, B, B. Now, a subtree, right? A subtree of a derivation tree. Suppose this is some derivation tree, right? This one. Now, a subtree of a derivation tree is a tree whose root is some particular node of the derivation tree, along with all its descendant edges connecting them and their labels, right? Suppose this is the given derivation tree, right? Now, this is a node in this derivation tree. So this node along with all its descendants edges connecting them and their labels forms a subtree, right? If the root of subtree is labeled by variable A, then this is called an A tree. Here this is the subtree, right? Its root is labeled by B, so it is called P tree. A derivation tree is also called S tree, where S is the start symbol. Thank you very much.